Matto-san here, played by Steve again, and here we are standing in front of the Slurpee machine. So, if you'll recall, I was having some issues with water bottles disappearing on me, and it causing me problems. Actually, I think that thing might still be drinking them. But anyway, so I reworked the whole system, so my camel pack should be able to be filled again. Okay, here's what I did. Before I had this making water bottles through magic of a glitch or something, and they were going into a chest, and then my Steve's factory manager was taking the water bottles, taking the camel pack from the player, and mixing them together and filling it, and then giving it back to the player. And then putting the empty bottles back in this thing, which would fill them again. So what was happening was I was losing water bottles. I was losing empty bottles. They weren't going back into this like they should. So I was running out of bottles, and the whole system wasn't working because of it. So what we did is we cut out the water bottles somewhat. Okay. This pipe, it's set to whitelist going in, whitelist glass bottles, so only empty bottles go into it. It spits out full bottles. Full bottles end up coming over here because they can't go over there. This has a whitelist on it of full bottles, so only full bottles go into this. And it's a fluid transposer, so it takes the water out of them. And then it spits them back into the pipe, the empty ones, and the empty ones can't go back in there, so they have to go all the way back here, into there. Okay, so that's sending water bottles back and forth. Then, this guy's sending his water down to a cyclic assembler, which can craft recipes. Oops. Here's the... Can I view the recipe? Maybe not. Anyway, the recipe is 4 water bottles and 1 camel pack. It's substituting this water for water bottles, though, because it can do that. Oh, maybe I should show you the recipe for the cyclic assembler. I made that from scratch because I didn't have one. I could have sworn I had to make one for a quest, but I couldn't find one. Yeah, tin gears machine frame. Pretty cheap at this point in the game. So if I put an empty camel pack in here, it'll fill it up and put it there. It seems like for this to work, I have to have an extra one in the system, though, because what happens is I step on the pressure plate, it takes out my camel pack. It right away puts it down here, my empty one. It pulls this one out and puts it on my back. And the reason I'm using 2 is because, so there's no delay. Because if there's not one in there instantly, it might not put anything on my back. So if I use 2, then there's always one ready that's done being assembled. So here I have an empty camel pack on my back, so we're going to go step on the plate, and it'll do it for us. Ka-chunk. And now we have a full camel pack on our back. And it took our empty one, and it put our empty one, and our empty one should be in here now as a full one again. Yep. So very nice. A side effect is we have this machine making slurping noises constantly. Oh. Except when it's refilling the tank. Let's see. We'll get full bottles coming in here, and then they'll go into the tank, and then they'll leave again, and they'll go back to the Slurpee machine. Yep, so now it's full, and this stops accepting water bottles, and then they'll all get stuck over here again. Eventually. These pipes take forever. I don't get why they're so slow. But they don't have to be fast. I cannot drink water nearly as fast as this system can produce it, so we are good on the water. Yeah, they're still not there. Oh, we got some water bottles jam-packed in the output slot. Oh, there we go. Now it's got the extra ones that it can't even put in the output slot. You know, maybe the solution to this is just to take a few of these out. So it's not just slurping constantly, and there's a few stuffed in the output slot there. So the system should refill itself still, even without these extra ones. Making all that noise. So I put some security upgrades in everything this air pump's hooked up to. I hooked it up to the air pump, to the compressor, and to this assembler. Then I put like a bucket of lava in here to test it. And so it was like having more pressure than it really needed. And you know, we started having a hissing noise, but nothing blew up. So I think maybe if you put a security upgrade in every machine, then stuff doesn't blow up. So we got all these PCBs assembled using this thing. Oh, maybe not all. There might be one still in there. Oh well. Well, time for test number 2. In theory, it should be impossible for this to blow up. In theory. Famous last words, right? Okay, well, I'll check back on that later and let you know if anything did blow up. I'll probably forget to talk about it if nothing blew up. Killing some Endermen. We gotta make a lot of Endurium. The next thing on my agenda is... oh, a heart. Is making a resonant jetpack. I want it for one so I can work easily on my UFO exterior without like falling to my death. Because the current jetpack I have, it uses my entire, like pretty much all the energy inside of... Oh man, I'm almost dead. It uses pretty much all the energy inside of it just to get me all the way up there. So then I can't actually do any work on the outside of it while I'm up there. But, yeah, so I need a lot of ender pearls for that. I will also need a lot of those circuit boards. I have them mostly done. I still need the capacitors and the resistors. Are those what the black ones are called? To finish them up. That's part of my motivation in making that plastic farm we saw a couple episodes back. I think it was a couple episodes back. The one that did the auto squid plant seeds. So I think I'll make one of those for the lightning, and then we'll have lots and lots of circuit board materials. Man, I still haven't gotten the cobalt to finish my sword. I went and checked. There wasn't any in the UFO, so I guess we still gotta wait longer. Oh man, gonna die. Okay, yeah, that's enough ender pearls. I think. What? Only 10? Are you serious? All right, I gotta get a new sword so I can put luck on it, cause. Whew. This is not the best way to get ender pearls in the whole world. Alright guys, I built a couple more machines along the same lines as the first one. If you'll recall, this was a squid plant seed farm. We got a dropper, 2 bone meal dispensers, and autonomous activator to break it. So a seed gets dropped, it gets planted, it gets bone mealed twice and then it gets broken. Whale. Okay, this one's simpler. This is, what are they called? Burst seeds. Those you just have to bone meal and they'll drop themselves and they don't need replanted or anything. They just stay there. Here, let me show you. Oops. Okay. If I can drop enough of these fast enough that they won't all get picked up. Oh, no. Stupid hoppers. Oh, and the sun's going down too. Dang it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, you just take bone meal, just right click it a bunch and seeds pop out like that. So it doesn't need replanted as long as you don't break it like an idiot like I just did. So it's just got the clock hooked up to the 2 bone meal dispensers on this one. And that's the pipe you would connect to extract from the system. On this one, if you just connect something to that pipe to take seeds out, it puts the extras in the dropper, but once that fills up, then it'll go to the next thing down the line. So if you have like a chest like way over here, once that fills up, then it'll go to the chest. And same goes for this one. This one is lightning plant seeds. It's really hard to see. There's a dirt block instead of, the water. Just so it starts off pretty much the same as this omnidirectional hopper up at the top. It's got the dropper and the autonomous activator like that one do. This is set at left click and high. Stupid sun. I did reset that to pick up stuff, didn't I? Nope. Okay. Alright, the lever turns on and off the redstone clock. It sometimes disables this so it's not just constantly trying to break things. Oh, man, I gotta sleep. So stupid. Big bother. Let's see if I sleep glide again. Are you kidding me? Is it night enough for you? Yep, there we go. Sleep gliding. Okay. Alright, back to the machines. Okay, lightning plant seeds. Got bone meal on the sides, of course. The clock goes to this, which goes to this, which powers the dropper and the 2 dispensers. Oh, I rewired this a little bit so it also... Get this glider off me, man. Help, I'm trapped. Okay. Have it go up so it also powers that hopper, so it's not constantly trying to pick up items. Because it seems like these things, maybe they're a little faster than a normal hopper or something, because I was having issues with it, like, picking up seeds before they planted, so that's why I did that. Oh yeah, I set it to stop item transfer when redstone's applied. Yeah, so here, you can see how many seeds are in the dropper right now. I got 2 stacks and 23. If I flip this on, it'll go to town. Two stacks and 23. 2 stacks and 26. So you can see the lightning plant seeds are going up, 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 up. This lever's like the disable. Like, it's off when it's on, because it turns off the clock. Oh yeah, I set these repeaters at 4. Well, I guess I didn't put a repeater on that one because there isn't one of these guys. But yeah, so now we got automatic squid plant seeds, automatic lightning plant seeds, and automatic generic plastic for plastic sheets. Yes. So with this setup, I can very easily make lots of capacitors and resistors and plastic sheets. All I'd have to do is pipe in bone meal and connect these pipes to an output, and I could, in theory, have these things running all the time. I don't think I'm really going to do that because I don't need that much plastic. I don't think anyone needs that much plastic, but I wanted to set up machines for it because why not, right? I'll probably never use these things. Use them once. Oh well. Okay, well, forget what I said about stuff not blowing up. I had 6 speed upgrades in the air compressor, and apparently it was too much for it. Yeah, I pulled my speed upgrades out of my pneumatic helmet. But, yeah, kind of regretting that now. Because they got destroyed. So apparently security alone is not enough to keep your stuff from blowing up. FYI. Alright, I'm a sucker for punishment. Man, the lava drum blew up. I had to go. That's annoying. There was so much lava in there. Anyway, I'm not sure whether it was this that blew up, though, or if it was the pipe. Right? So I switched out the pipe for the advanced pipe. I mean, security upgrade's supposed to keep it from blowing up, right? Built-in safety valve. Fix your mod. Yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. But yeah, I gotta get pressure built back up because I was not finished making, what was I making? Transistors, resistors, whatever they're called. Yeah. So we'll see if it blows up again. I don't have any speed upgrades in it. That might have been what caused it. I don't know. Like you could watch the needle go up with the speed upgrades in there. So it might have just been more than the security could handle. I don't know. It was working fine with 2. It blew up when I put 6 in it. So maybe there's a limit. Or maybe it's the pipes. I don't know. We'll continue. I will continue trying to blow myself up, and we'll see. We'll see if I succeed or not. Man, the furnace is, or the air compressor without any speed upgrades is just taking so ridiculously long. So long, in fact, that I had time to make up some speed upgrades. It's pretty bad when the furnace is slower than it takes to make speed upgrades. I baked a batch of cakes last time I did cakes, so that's cool. But yeah, just sitting here brewing potions, making speed upgrades. I bet I'm gonna go downstairs and it's not even gonna be done yet. Oh! Oh, it's done. Awesome. Yeah, I'll just leave that in there. If it blows up, well, good, we know something. Alright. I think I finally have everything for the jetpack now. You know what? Put those in there. Circuit boards. Capacitors. At least I'm assuming this is gonna be enough PCBs. I didn't count how many I needed, but 21 seems like it ought to be sufficient. You never know though, do ya? Okay, let's see. Where's my plastic? Plastic. Okay. Okay, we need 2 LX500s. And both... dang it, I did it backwards. I always feel like I'm doing some religious thing when I do the cross thing. To like a Catholic person, like doing the cross on their head or whatever. I don't even know what that... Yeah. Alright, where's the rest? Oh, no. LX300. What's the recipe? Okay. I knew I would need some of this stuff, so I made up a batch. Alright. Recipe. More plastic, enderium. I think I have more plastic. Oh yeah, I have more plastic. I made up plastic too. There it is. I'm like, I know I just picked that up. Oh, and just enough enderium to make both of those. Then I got it set up already. It took 2 of these. 2 of these per thruster. And 1 of these. This is so expensive. Ridiculously expensive. Alright, now let's see. It's probably that. I think I got the rest in my bag. Need this and need this. Put the strap and that. There we go. Resonant jetpack. Alright. That thing was so expensive. I can't believe I actually made one, actually, because... Holy cow! Well, that used all my power. Well, you know what? Let's go charge it from the UFO. Our infinite power source up there. Our cheaty power. Hopefully it has enough thrust to get me up there. Tell you what. Oh. How do I turn it on? F? Enabled. Ooh, it's faster too. I don't think the other one takes me vertically this fast. 3%. Ooh, only used 1% coming up here. Alright. Infuser. Is it charging? Wow, it uses so much power, it just takes forever to charge. Holy crap. That is crazy. 10,000 RF, or 10 million? 10 million. Okay, what was my old one? Old one was 25,000. Okay, so it not quite 1,000 times as much power, but maybe like not quite 500 times. Pretty high up there though. Alright, I may never have to charge this thing ever again. Alright, there should be a hover mode. Is H? Is that? No. F? No. I'm just gonna hit buttons. Nope, not that button. That was the same button. Oh, there it is. C. Alright. This is what we're gonna use when we're fighting the Ender Dragon. Well, now that we have this, we might actually do that fight next time. Yeah, this jetpack seems a lot zippity-doo-dah. Seems to have a bit more pep to it than the other one did. Because I would fly up there and I'd just be like, looking at my watch. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, so I think that thing's just gonna last us forever. Alright, well, that was what I wanted to get done for today, guys. Rawr, me hit you with a wrench. Crazy mechanic. We got a lot accomplished. How many circuit boards do I have left after that whole Fiat? Oh, I don't have them on me. I'm curious. Oh, let me put this back. Okay. 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 Are they there? Wow, we used 10 of them for that? Right? Had 21? Yes, I must use 10 of them. Wow. So those jetpacks are expensive. Oh, I was looking at it, and, yeah. Look at me saying goodbye. There's this armor plating, which I think you use to armor it, but there isn't a recipe. And as far as I know, those things aren't in the cities or anything. I haven't seen them. So they're probably unobtainable. Otherwise, we'd be able to go flying in our armored jetpack and fight the Ender Dragon. Oh well. Not a big deal. Ender Dragon's kind of a pushover anyway. But yeah. At least from what I remember in vanilla. Unless they beefed it up for the mod pack. Which I don't know why they would do that, because you're not supposed to be able to get there. Kind of cheating our way there. Okay, well. Bye, guys. Bye.